Hello everyone, we're on the Kickapoo River. This is right before its confluence with Wisconsin in the town of Wauzeka, and we're gonna fish here. There's some couple of down trees. Since we're not very far from the Wisconsin and we're in the lower stretches of the Wisconsin, I'm wondering if any flatheads would swim a couple of miles up the Kickapoo. All right, the only thing I got are worms, but that's okay. My worms are a little bit dilapidated too. It's like 100 degrees outside still in Wisconsin. And just launch this all the way over there. And yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna launch it towards the brush over there and drag it a little bit towards the middle. And I think we got some. All right, there we go. We're gonna place it in the river right there and hopefully we get a fish. Because if we don't, that's gonna suck. Now, I know I should walk around and cast a lure, and that would increase my chances of getting a fish, but you know what? It's so hot out here that I just don't want to, and I really don't care right now. I'm just waiting for the weather to cool down a little bit so you know, I can actually go and do stuff, because right now I don't think there's anything going to be out. Hasn't gotten any cooler from down south. Oh my god, that thing wants to pull my pole straight into the water. It's flat now. Okay, that is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I almost lost a pole there. It ain't small, but it's stuck on something or other. Okay, let me try to work it around. Dragged it into some kind of tree branch, which is no good. Okay, got it out. I think I got it out. Yep, got it out. Definitely try to drag it into a tree branch. It had a lot of pulling power. It's probably a catfish. Oh, it's a decent sized channel. Channel gato fish. Very, very nice. Almost lost a pole because of that. Man, this mud is too soft. And yeah, gonna have to watch it now, but hey, channel gato fish, I'm gonna pull him on shore because he's not a very big one. But hey, at least I got one. Dark colored fella, channel catfish, maybe 2 pounds. Didn't think anything was gonna hit for a while, but this guy took it like a champ. Channel guttlefish. My return to Wisconsin was glorious with this channel guttlefish. All right, channel, see ya. And plop it goes back into the river. All right, we strike fast and we strike hard. Glorious Wisconsin return, already one channel. I'm gonna toss this dilapidated worm out, because they're definitely eating dilapidated worms. All right, that's not bad. Part of the worm fell off, but I still think that's enough. The Kickapoo is more known for its trout fishing, but not here. That's way upstream in Gaze Mills. This is like a mile from the Wisconsin confluence, or less. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of catfish here, probably a decent amount of bass, but like I said, not too eager to bounce around the bottom right now, because yeah, it's really hot. And that means I'm just gonna sit here and wait for another bite. And maybe in about an hour or two, once it gets cooler, I will start taking my pole and bouncing around the bottom. I think we have something on this line. Shaking just a little bit, probably a very, very small fish, by the ways. Not very big, but we might need it as cut bait. I think it got stuck on a tree branch, because that fish is not that big. Okay, maybe it's a bit bigger than I thought, but I still think it got stuck on a tree. Okay, it's bigger than I thought. It's barely moving though. I thought this was gonna be my cut bait, but apparently not. I was hoping for like a drum or something. I think it's another catfish. Oh no, it's a sturgeon. Okay, that's interesting. It's actually a sturgeon. It's actually a sturgeon. Look at that. Okay, I didn't even know. I mean, they do come up to Wisconsin, it looks like. I don't know what the heck to do. I need to land it somehow. I think I'm gonna need to walk it down, but to where? Sturgeon. I need to, you know what? Yeah, I need to get this. It's like gotten itself all rolled up in my line. I need to unroll it first. All right, sturgeon. Yeah, that's why it wasn't pulling that hard. All right, let me go get the net. I got the net, but this is gonna be pretty difficult to pull in. These fish are pretty heavy, and I think this one's like a 35 incher. It's not like a super small one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think we're just gonna have to walk it that way where the ground's a little bit more solid, closer in. I would sink into this mud if I drag it to shore, so that's how I'm gonna have to take the sturgeon. Not my favorite way to land fish. I don't like to drag fish all the way, but I don't really have a choice at this point, because if I get too close, I'm sinking in. Actually, here might be a pretty good place to land it. But see, this is not one I can just drag on shore. It's right there, but the last part of it's very tricky. Okay, I'm gonna have to go under this. This is a trickier thing than, it is trickier than I thought. Way trickier than I thought to land this thing. All right. Having a fishing buddy here would help, for sure. I was not expecting this on the Kickapoo. This is something you go for on the Wisconsin sometimes in September, but definitely not on the Kickapoo. All right. Trout, stream, no more here. Sturgeon. Not really sure how I'm gonna get this in the, I don't know how I'm gonna get this in the net either. The net's not long enough. It's gonna be tricky. Told you. All right. Come on, Sturge. Give me a break. Give me a break. It's hot outside. Give me a break here. Just calm down. Calm the heck down. Sturgeon are tricky because when they get this big, it's not like they can't fit in the net, but they're long. So, because they're long, got him. Nope, I don't got him. Come on, fish. Got him. All right, here we go, sturgeon. Oh my God. Sturgeon. Not bad, not bad. Didn't expect it on the Kickapoo. On the Wisconsin maybe, but not on the Kickapoo. Very nice fish though. That release was much less than ideal. I'm not gonna show it, but it is safely back in the Kickapoo right now. So yeah, the muddy bank and me sinking in makes it much harder. Had to push it with my net to get truly back in the river, but it's back in the river now, and we're back fishing. So yes, let's catch another big fish. I think there's a fish on here. It dragged it way the heck over there. It must be pretty small. Oh, maybe not. You know, I think these fish are small. They're always a little bit bigger than I thought. Is it another sturgeon? Because it feels really heavy, but it could be a turtle as well. It's not really pulling. I think it's a turtle. I hope not. The river current's actually pretty strong here, so I would be kind of surprised if it's a turtle, but it kind of is acting like one. No, it's a fish. Oh, nope, it's a turtle. It's not a snapper though, so it's not bad. It's one of the red-eared sliders. That's bye-bye hook, but let's get this guy on shore and get him unhooked. Yep, that's what I thought it was, a hard shell turtle. All right, take a look at this guy. Hard shell turtle. All right, we've unhooked it. Just gonna put him by the water and he'll probably just kick back into the water in a while. It'll probably take a while, but he'll probably just kick back in, hopefully. Get him a little bit of... There we go. Turtle. Oh, it's coming out of the shell. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right. Exciting, a sturgeon and a turtle, but it's not what we're looking for. And since we have very limited bait, The turtle is not what I want. I keep on getting a couple of my baits stolen, so there might be small bluegills in here or something, or just a lot of turtles. One of those two. Usually bluegills don't live in places like this, but that doesn't mean it always applies. So hopefully we can figure it out, because I do need cut bait. All right, I got another fish on this one. Is it a turtle? What is it? Is that another sturgeon? Yeah, it is. Man, there's a lot of these in here. I wouldn't have expected. This one's much smaller, thankfully. This one I think is actually a shovelnose. I don't think it's a laker. I don't know what it is, but it looks a little different from a laker, so I think it's a shovelnose sturgeon. All right, another sturgeon. Interesting. Kickapoo's full of them. All right, it's basically a smaller version. That I think is a shovelnose, but I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, it is. They call them stamp sturgeons.
All right, there we go. It's nice, it's nice. Shovelnose. Things are a little bit quiet after dark. I'm about to call it. I think that's gonna be it for today. Well, something does keep stealing my bait after dark. I'm not really sure what. I think it's probably some mad toms, honestly. But for some reason, I just can't really hook them, even with my really, really small J hooks. But either way, I think this place has a lot of potential if you're able to get some like meat bait first. By meat bait, I mean like, you know, like bluegills or even big shiners, because I think there is stuff here. Probably is walleye too. That could be taking my bait as well. But like, definitely like there's catfish here, but I just have a hard time keeping my bait on the hook. You know, there's sturgeons here, which I didn't really expect, but so the locals did tell me about like a little place outside of town with a ramp where I could get some bluegills on the Kickapoo. It's only about half a mile away. And generally next time I fish this place, definitely gonna try to do that, because I definitely believe this place has potential, and hopefully can actually get more fish next time. But it wasn't too bad for the first time. Hope you had fun enjoying this. This is my return to Wisconsin video. Not too bad, like maybe like a 35-inch sturgeon and another shovelnose sturgeon. And of course we got one catfish, so not too bad. I still do think there are probably flatheads here this close to Wisconsin, but we have to have live bait to make sure. So like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys next time.